Our next presenter, Ma'am Adona May Abeto Mito, who prepared a reflection that will take us through the key moments of his lives and works. Please welcome her with a warm round of applause.
One of the writings of our late Dr. Rizal is that con el recuerdo del pasado entro en el porvenir, which means in our own dialect or in Tagalog, ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa kanyang paroroonan. It is always been my honor and pleasure to read to you the memoirs of life and works of Don, the late Congressman Ogorio Marañon Abeto. It was written by Regina Garcia Grullon in the year 1995. The life of Ogorio Abeto bears witness to the possibility of a poet becoming completely immersed in politics and public service. He is not the poet locked up in his ivory tower, even if his poetry seems an attempt to seclude himself momentarily from his daily activities in order to commune with himself and his muse. Abeto's poetry is romantic, exhortatory, nostalgic, and often repetitious. But his works gained currency since some of them were set to music and thereby became part of the oral tradition of Negros. He has exerted such a dominant influence on his contemporaries that he won for himself the title the King of Hiligaynon poetry. Ogorio M. Abeto was born in the town of Binalbagan, Negros Occidental on 21st January 1904, the son of Severo Abeto Sr. and Albina Marañon. His father, Severo, was a captain of the town during the Spanish period, a justice of the peace of Binalbagan and Ilo, as well as the mayor of Binalbagan during the American colonial period. Ogorio M. Abeto manifested early his intellectual gifts that he graduating valedictorian in the primary and intermediate levels at the Binalbagan Public School as well as in high school at the Haro Seminary in Iloilo. He received his Bachelor of Laws at the University of Santo Tomas and became a member of the Philippine Bar in 1933. He was appointed Assistant Provincial Fiscal of Negros Occidental, a position he held from 1933 to 1938. He was elected mayor of Binalbagan in 1939 and served in that office up to 1947. During the war, he set up resistance force government in the mountains of Binalbagan, which lasted the 3 years of the Japanese occupation. The government consisted of the evacuees of Binalbagan, of the guerrillas of that region. At this historic spot, which named Verubina in honor of his parents, were conceived and set to music the lyric poems which came to be known collectively as the Lawidao. In 1949, Ogorio Abeto elected congressman of the 3rd District of Negros Occidental and served for one term, during which he co-authored several bills such as the Sugar Crop Sharing Law, the Workmen's Compensation Law, and the Magna Carta of Labor. He was responsible for the creation of the town of Magalion, now Moises Padilla, in which it is the livestock capital of Negros Occidental, and establishment of the National College of Fisheries in Isla Serena, Binalbagan. He devoted himself to his law practice from 1954 to 1964 and gained a reputation for being a brilliant defense lawyer. He was appointed as regional judge of the Court of Agrarian Relations Negros Oriental in 1965 and served for 1 year. Failing to win a seat in the Constitutional Convention in 1970, he then ran for municipal councilor and won in the election of 1971. He concerned shifted to history. He was instrumental in the celebration of the 400th anniversary of the founding of Binalbagan, which was declared a settlement on 15th May 1572. He delighted in renaming places such as the Crossing Sumakwel and Crossing Dandansoy to honor the notable Lumindatu and to perpetuate the folk song. Agorio Abero died on 27 January 1977 at the age of 73. His funeral was attended by the tearful townspeople of Binalbagan. A choir of school teachers sang three songs whose lyrics were Abeto's own, namely Dalawidao, Banwang Binalbagan, and Bulak Sang Dalambuhanon. It was a fitting tribute to a man whose life of service was infused with the creative force of poetry. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Adana May. That was a beautiful journey through the life of a true leader.